Previously on Red Dead Redemption 2. No way!
Good. Boys. You're alive. Arthur? You're alive.
Grab the gun, grab the gun! That was quick, Jesus Christ.
What was that?
Horrible old crone.
But you killed her.
She was gonna betray us, Arthur. Couldn't you tell?
No.
We want to get the boat you promised us. And you will. But you have found yourself in the middle of a war, my friend.
Arthur! Arthur's here!
Arthur! Oh, you're alive.
Behalf of Cornwall, Kerosene and Tar, the United States government, and the Commonwealth of West Elizabeth,
Here we go.
we are here to arrest you.
I think we did it! We done did it!
Saved us, Arthur.
Oh man. Bill and Sadie.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm playing some Red Dead Redemption 2, and in last episode we eventually managed to get off the island after a ton of missions that we had to do there. I'm sort of going off with Dutch, as I mentioned in last episode as well, and we also managed to find the whole gang again, but again we got found by the law enforcement, which really sucked. But Sadie came to our rescue and we managed to kill all of them, so that was all good and fine. Before we get started, quick shout out to Noah. Happy birthday, Noah. I hope you have an awesome day. And so guys, let's get into the gameplay. Mwah. Okay guys, this is where we ended off. I have no idea where my hat is. It's gone. It's gone. We are heading over to Sadie, who is in Saint Denis. Now, if you guys were watching my stream, you would know that I was just sort of chilling around in Saint Denis. I think I was looking for Connor Descartes NPC and just doing some side missions, you know, just doing random stuff. And then a cutscene happened, but I stopped the cutscene like 10 seconds in because I didn't know what was going on, and it's part of the main story, I believe. And I didn't want to do the main story in a stream. I wanted to do it in a pre-recorded, obviously, as I have been doing with all the videos in this. So I reloaded it, and then I just ran out of Saint Denis because I didn't want to have it spoiled, and I didn't want to have to edit the stream into a pre-recorded video because stream quality is always way less than pre-recorded. So I was like, nope, no, we are going to reload it, and then I will head there first thing in the next episode I record. So that's why we're heading to Sadie now. Also, Sadie is like my favourite gang member, apart from Arthur. She's so cool and badass, and I feel like we need to see more of her. I hope we get to see more of her in the end of Chapter 5 and Chapter 6, because I think she deserves it. If anything, I would love to see a DLC mainly focused on her, because I feel like she's a really strong character. And it'd be awesome to have a stronger female protagonist, I think. Right, it was around here. Arthur, well, you'll see. You shall see.
Wish whiskey grew on trees.
Come on, Arthur. God. Arthur is not good, guys. And this is where I cut it off. But poor old Arthur, he's been through so much recently, and now he's fucking really ill. Oh, it's so cold in here.
Mister, are you okay? Mister, are you okay? Are you okay, mister? Mister, you don't look so good. Let's get you to a doctor.
Get me to a doctor. Oh, can we control this? Nope. Yes, we can.
Come on, it's not far. Just down the street here.
I have no idea what's wrong with Arthur, though. I mean, maybe some internal bleeding. He was coughing up blood.
Give me a minute.
Maybe from all the smoking. Jesus Christ, Arthur.
Fine.
No, we need to get you to a doctor now.
I'm fine.
Come on.
Nearly there. Just
You'd think he would like be half carrying me, like putting an arm around me or something.
Now you head in there, friend. Go
Is this
on.
the doctor? Yeah. Because I actually noticed in the stream that Arthur, if you looked at his status, it said ill. So I went to a doctor and I was like, I want to get some medicine, but you couldn't do it. A fork in the road.
Can I help you?
I need a doctor.
Oh, just 1 second, sir.
Come in, pal. Come in.
Come on, Arthur.
Mister, I need
Right,
some
sit
help.
down.
So it seems. And that's
You need to sit
Dr.
down.
Mister to you.
There we go.
I was joking.
Good joke.
Friend, I don't
Great
mean nothing,
timing.
but you got money?
Yes, we have money.
I mean, before I start treating you, because I got a family.
I understand. Here, that did.
Look at him.
Thank you. Now, what's wrong? I mean, what appear to be the symptoms?
Well, I think you've heard them. I'm coughing.
Is there any blood?
Sometimes.
Okay, now here. Breathe. Again. Let me see your tongue. Say ah.
Oh, he didn't look like that was a good look then. He gave us a concerned look.
What is it?
It's not good news.
I guess that.
You got tuberculosis.
That's
Really
not
sorry for you,
good.
son. It's a hell of a thing.
What you mean?
You're real sick. It's a progressive disease. You'll be... Now, the best thing is rest. Getting somewhere warm and dry and taking it easy. Now, is that possible?
Sure, I can just take my winters in my country club in California. No, it's not possible.
Yeah, smoke around him. That'll make it better.
Like I said, I'm real sorry.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, wait. Let me get you a little bit more energy today.
Oh, it's only $10. Oh, Arthur. This is horrible. He doesn't deserve this. It's got like a weird grainy like film colour.
we can't change what's done. We can only move on.
You have it in you, I can tell.
He didn't have a choice. He was good and he did good.
I'm not sure where we're supposed to be heading. I was just following the red line.
I understand if you don't want to help me, but I think of you often.
Okay, so I just googled how serious tuberculosis is or was back in these days, and it was fatal back in these days because obviously they didn't have the medicine. Okay, you were sick. While sick, you were only gaining benefit from consuming a limited amount of food and drink. Yeah, obviously they didn't have the medicine back in these days, so eventually it would like spread to the lungs and into the bloodstream, and you could have spinal implications because of it. So overall fatal, can lead to death. Icarus and friends.
Any problems coming in?
Nah.
Guess they know now we ain't in the city.
Who, Mr. Milton's friends?
Yeah, they've had patrols out ever since you boys disappeared. Well, At least you're alive.
Not for long.
Now, yeah.
What happened in,
Guama?
yeah.
Nothing nice.
What happened to Dutch? Because he seems...
I don't know. Seems as what began happening in Blackwater began happening years ago, maybe. Slow decline, I guess.
What do you mean?
I ain't quite sure. What happened here?
I started gathering people up as best I could after you boys left. And John, you know that part.
I do.
Yep.
And Hosea.
Yep.
So that too.
Hell, we got Lenny's body out as well. Robbed the morgue and buried them
Oh,
together.
at least he got Lenny out as well. They didn't say it last
Follow
time.
me.
Okay, right, we're going to try and bust John out. But could John be the secret mole? My suspicions are up there, but I feel like it's the obvious choice. Because Abigail also did freak out as well. She was like, Dutch, you need to go get John, back.
So, what's your plan here?
Well, I figure before we do anything, we need to make sure John's even still at this prison.
And how do we do that?
We need to get up high enough to get a proper look at the place.
What? It's on an island, ain't it? Unless you're planning on learning how to fly.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. I found us a hot air balloon.
You ain't serious.
Now, the pilot, or whatever you call him, he thinks we're just in it for a lesson. Bit of a tour. He's quite the character. I think you'll like him.
You know, I'm impressed. You really stepped things up, ain't you?
Hey, we didn't know if you was even coming back. Whole thing hit folks real hard. You can see it. Heron's gone falling fully into the bottle. Strauss is a bag of nerves. Swanson's actually gone and cleaned up his act. So I guess it ain't all gone to shit. I'm just happy you boys were able to find us. Javier said he got the letter I left at the post office.
That was a good idea.
Until the Pinkertons showed up. Oh, by the way, I've been hunting O'Driscoll boys.
Yes, that's my
Killed
girl.
2 of the sons of bitches at a campsite last week.
What?
Yeah, seems they've drifted down this way now.
You're
Here
a
we go.
busy woman, Sadie Adler.
She a beauty.
Sadie needs her own DLC.
From here on the ground, yes.
Turn it up a bit.
Mr. Bullard,
Ah, Mrs. Adler! It's good to see you. Good to see you.
this is my friend I told you about, Mr. Morgan.
Ah, yes, Arturo Bullet. At your service, sir. At your service.
Arthur Morgan.
Well, it's a nice, fresh day for flying, sir. A day like today, and Icarus would have made it across the sea. Have you ever flown before, sir?
No.
Oh, it's quite a thing. Quite a thing.
Isn't Icarus the one who had wax wings and flew too close to the
these
sun
on.
and died?
Hop in!
I think that's the story.
Well, women can't fly, sir. Are you insane?
I can't.
Oh, no, sir. It does terrible damage to them, to their vapors. I thought everyone knew about that. Why, a delicate flower like Mrs. Adler? Heavens above! Or below. Ah,
Where'd you find this guy?
I told you two would get on.
Are you sure about this?
certain, sir. Quite certain. Mrs., let us away. Wish us luck. I've only crashed twice. Now, pull on that rope and hope for the best.
Okay,
Boys have fun.
bye.
How did you get out of this?
Okay, the ascend prompt shows your current altitude as it fills. The yellow marker shows up.
Time to catch a few vapors.
I think we need to get to the yellow marker.
It's a little overcast, but I'm expecting some good wind.
Super
once we're high enough.
overcast.
We should still have some decent views over the river. Now, one hates to be coarse, but on the subject of ablutions, liquids over the side, solids, do your utmost to levy the situation into the man.
Okay, Mr. Bullard.
I had a client once who fell foul to a rotten oyster on the ascent.
Going so high up.
Decidedly harrowing experience for all involved. Keep going, sir. We need to get up above the
Above the
clouds.
clouds.
It really is stunning up there. You'll have seen nothing like it.
This is crazy. You would think Arthur would be freaking out or something, because I guess he hasn't like flown before or anything. So this must be some whole new heights for him.
All right then, let's break through these clouds.
This is so cool.
Oh. My God.
Yes.
You at the altitude with the best wind flow. Remember, it's altitude to keep your speed
Quite
up.
remarkable, isn't it? Feels like we have a nice westerly wind, so keep her around this height.
Okay.
This
I'll
particular
try.
vessel is state of the art, sir. Imported from Europe. Won't find more than a couple of these on this side of the pond.
So long as it works.
What am I flying to?
Sure you shouldn't be doing this?
Oh, not at all. A child could operate this with a little supervision. Besides, Mrs. Adler told me you were very keen to learn the ropes. We have plenty of those.
She did she?
Good old Sadie. Oh god, we're so high up! This is crazy. I feel like we're not moving, but I'm assuming we are because of the winds. There we go.
Ah, that's better. Look, we can see for miles now.
Right, where's this prison? Oh, it's on the island, isn't
Arthur
it?
and Arturo. How perfect is this? My mother was a keen student of the Italianate. My brother's called Baldessario, so you could say I got off lightly.
Yeah,
Look, I'm
you
trying
did.
to concentrate here.
I think the prison's over there. I wonder if we can drop down over there.
Did you
Too obvious though,
breakfast
isn't
in
it?
the city this morning, Mr. Morgan?
Not exactly.
Well, I have a boiled egg in my pocket here that you're very welcome to.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
All right, thank you. Recalling the ablutions discussion.
Well, just say the word.
You know, Arturo, you can keep your boiled egg to yourself. Thanks for the offer though. Whee! It's honestly so cold in my room, guys.
So, if I may ask, what got you interested in the pursuit of aviation?
Getting a good view of the prison.
I didn't, exactly. Mrs. Adler thought she'd surprise me.
Ah, a very nice woman. And no shrinking violet.
Definitely not.
I prefer slightly more feminine attire on a lady.
Sadie still looks hot as fuck.
The very spice of life, as they say. Or is it, though? Did you know they locked up the man who wrote that in a mental asylum?
I did not, Mr. Bullard.
Seems like this guy should be put in a mental asylum for carrying around
See that
boiled
man
eggs in his
up ahead
pocket.
on the island? That's the infamous Sisika Penitentiary.
Oh, is it now?
We shouldn't fly too near to it, though, sir.
Sorry, we're going in for a closer look.
What do you mean?
I want to have a closer look is what I mean.
Mr. Morgan, please, this is most irregular.
Well, you want a happy customer, don't you?
Look, this isn't funny now. What on earth are you doing? The guards are bound to spot us.
Nah, it's fine.
Calm down. They won't care if we stay high enough. I'm just looking for a friend of mine.
A friend?
Poor bastard has a habit of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I heard they got him working the fields in a chain gang.
Dear God.
Let's go save John! But we actually want to try and take him away in this hot air balloon because that'd be jokes. If this is our way of escape. It's so elaborate. Can we see him? Oh god, are we landing?
Wind. Well, this is most unusual.
Relax, Mr. Bullard. Here, take over. Keep us well away.
I'll do my best. This filly isn't the easiest to control, you know.
That's not him.
This was not the tour I had in mind.
It doesn't look like any of... Is that
Let's
him?
try another spot.
Yeah.
Should we,
Here we go.
think about heading back?
Is that him? Yep, that's him.
Yep, does look like him. Oh!
Ah! My God!
What are you doing?
They're shooting at us!
I can see that.
Ascend! Ascend!
Go, go, go!
Oh my lord.
Well, guess they won't chill about us.
Absolutely insane.
We did get pretty low to the ground though, to be fair.
The wind speed is picking up. We should stay at this altitude. It's heading northwesterly, so that should take us back to land. Dear God, I'm shaking like a leaf.
And we're off.
Alright, we're in the clear now, Mr. Bullard. Get up.
Oh, rainbow.
Good Lord, my heart is pounding. I must say, the specifics of this job were not described to me at all sufficiently.
Well, it's done now.
There's Annesburg.
Sure.
Good Lord, is that Mrs. Adler?
Where?
Where?
Being chased.
Oh no.
Yes. Try and get us near.
Will there be more trouble, sir?
I expect so.
I'm starting to rather enjoy this.
Hey, Sadie! Up there!
You're just in time!
Shit, they're O'Driscolls.
Fucking O'Driscolls. They have been a bit quiet for a while, though, haven't they?
Yes, she does.
Nice.
I think I might need to adjust my feet. Let's see what's in that yours.
Stay away from Sadie!
Oh, shit, you ain't messing with the O'Driscolls right now.
I can't get him.
Oh dear, that boiled egg feels
Oops.
decidedly scrambled.
I bet it is. I have no idea if that hit or not.
Just ride, I'll deal with them.
This is the weirdest mission. It's fucking trees.
You showed it, Mr. Morgan.
I am. Nice, Sadie.
Most excitement I've had in years.
It's much easier when they're right below. Nice. I'm always like, when I'm playing games, as if I can actually like make an effect. No! Oh shit! Oh, I feel well bad. Poor Arturo.
Sadie! Grab the rope, come on! Grab the rope!
I'm gonna put you down, woman.
Look out! There's a bridge up ahead!
Okay.
I'll come down and get you on the other side.
Oh my god.
Knocking on death's door.
This is crazy. I'm fine now. So they're gonna grab onto it instead.
Almost got it! Alright, hold it there, Arthur! Now,
They could easily shoot her hanging from a damn rope.
let's get out of here!
Come on, lift her up.
Get me up there!
I've got tuberculosis, okay? Oh god.
Crash.
We have a real habit of seeing the obvious, Arthur.
They could have had a worse landing, to be fair.
You break your neck?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Damn it, look! There's more of them on the other side.
It's fine, we can
Must
take
have
them.
followed us. Get behind something. This ain't over yet. These goddamn O'Driscolls!
You can't leave it for one day?
Just kill these sons of bitches! That
Headshot. Right through the noggin. Oh, he is gonna be fucking next. I hate Colm. Surprised we haven't heard from him in a while. Or that the fact that Dutch doesn't want to get revenge. But I guess he has other things on his mind. We've got this, Sadie. Don't worry. Arthur's shot is well shaky. I wonder if it's due to him being ill. But I feel like he used to be a lot more steady. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Damn it. We need to eat something. Oh, Arthur, bless you. Poor, poor man. You tell him, Sadie, we could take him all. I'm with you, Sadie.
Only a few of them left.
I ship Arthur and Sadie so bad.
Look at those cowards. Yeah, you run.
Are they running?
Catch up with you soon enough.
Bastards.
Looks like we made it. That'll show 'em.
Right, well, we can do some looting now. I will go to Sadie. I'm just going to grab a few of these bodies. And loot a little bit. You don't get to do that too often now in the missions. So I'll take advantage while I can. Oh, she's coming towards me anyway.
The hell is wrong with you? I only left you an hour ago. You can't stay out of trouble for one goddamn hour.
She's so cool.
You got that poor bastard killed for his troubles. I kind of liked him.
They got Colm, the government. They got Colm O'Driscoll. They're gonna hang him in Saint Denis.
Hang him. Okay.
Good.
He's already been tried twice for murder and found guilty.
Sure, no doubt he'll escape again.
No, he won't, because we're gonna make sure of it.
We have our own problems with the law in case you ain't noticed.
Dutch will want to see him swing.
Who wouldn't want to see
Dutch,
Colm
he
O'Driscoll
wouldn't even
swing?
help us with Marston. And our situation is really messed up right now. You know how things is.
Bastard's gonna swing. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Closely followed by Marston.
You saw him?
Yes. Fields.
Okay. Then we go rescue him.
How? He's on an island.
State penitentiary.
No. But from the fields? Yes. That we can manage.
It's well guarded.
Guarded, sure, but not behind bars.
She makes a good point.
No, it's not behind bars.
So, that's how we'll do it. Bust him from his work detail.
I guess.
It's best just the two of us go.
The two of us is all there is, anyhow.
Good, because two is all we'll need. I'll get us a boat, a little one, and we'll sneak in and get him out of there.
I have a
Maybe
feeling
a
we won't be
copperhead
sneaking. I have a feeling
Thank you, Arthur.
it's going to go
Whatever you
off.
say, boss.
I heard that.
But if we can take that many O'Driscolls and not really take it, not really take any damage, then I am not worried about heading into somewhere like that. Well, let's pick up some oregano. This could maybe be used for cooking? I don't know. Let's get you some herbs, Arthur. I feel like you need it. But I'm just going to loot all these bodies around here. As fast as possible. I've honestly missed looting because most of the missions you've been like going from place to place to place, especially on the island. You literally had no break. It would go from one mission to the next without like any transport in between. You would just cut to the straight away to the next mission, which I don't really mind. It sort of made that area of the game flow super quick. Like we were only there an hour and then we were off. It was a very quick pit stop, which I am glad because even though I enjoyed the area, it did feel a bit like, I don't know, not entirely fitting in. But now we can loot all these damn O'Driscolls. And then I'm not sure who we're going to meet next, either Sadie or Dutch. Preferably Sadie, because Sadie is like actual bae. Sadie is my favourite character, apart from Arthur. But I am worried about Arthur's state with tuberculosis. I hope there's a cure, but if not, he's going to die. And I don't want Arthur to die. But again, at the same time, it wouldn't be surprising, mainly because of Red Dead Redemption 1, how he was not mentioned once. Either he gets kicked from the group somehow, and then they all vow to never speak of him again, or he leaves and they all vow to never speak to him again, or he dies. Like, he has to disappear somehow for it to make sense that he's not mentioned in the first Red Dead Redemption, if that makes sense. So I am nervous as to how this is going to end. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I feel like we're getting into the end of chapter 5 now. So, and then we have chapter 6, and then we have the epilogue. So I'm just so nervous. Like, I want to keep playing this game so I can, like, avoid all the spoilers, because somehow, thank God to my mods, I've managed to avoid all spoilers, and the game's been amazing, and I've been able to enjoy it. I know the same can't be said for other people who have been playing it. Even my friends have seen spoilers, and they're not even YouTubers, but some YouTubers put spoilers in the thumbnails and the titles, which really fucking sucks. But thank you to all my mods if you are watching for always having my back and allowing me to enjoy this game without any spoilers. And anyone who does spoil it, honestly, is such a fucking dickhead. Like, why can't you let people enjoy the little things? Like a game. Like, life's hard enough. Why are you trying to spoil fucking an amazing game that people have been looking forward to for ages? Dickheads. You're all dickheads. Not all of you, just the people who spoiled the game. Anyway, I'm going on a bit of a rant there. Now, they're all looted. The only one is... Oh, cool, the island's there. It's Dutch. So, I'm assuming we have to do Dutch's mission first, which I'm cool with. Because I'm recording 2 a day anyway, so I'll record the Sadie one. Or then if it's too long to record it in this episode, I'll do it straight away. Right, let's go and meet Dutch. Oh my god, what's going on over here? Oops. Sorry, Forzen.
Go away.
No, I shot her! Oops. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Very awkward. I feel really bad, I accidentally shot her. My intentions were good, guys, I promise. My intentions were good, and I lost morals because I looted a body that wasn't a victim, sorry. It's fine, we can loot this one. Fuck, that's so annoying, I meant to save her. And not only did I hurt Forzen, I almost shot her. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Forzen. I did not mean to do that. Here we go, guys, we're back at camp. Temporary camp. Hey, Charles. Good to see Charles got away as well. I didn't actually know if he did.
That was some coming home party.
Yeah.
Need to get out of here. I'll speak to Dutch.
Alright, let's go speak to Dutch, because we can't do Sadie's mission yet. That's a cool horse. I love horses that are black and white and look like cows. I don't know why, I just love it. Okay, let's go find us some Dutch. See what other shitty plan he has. Can I not climb up this? Nope, you have to go up the stairs like a normal human being. Hopefully we get some redemption from Dutch at the end, but I really doubt it. I really fucking doubt it.
White 2, D4.
You okay there?
Working it all out. Once
That
and
Murfree
for
country.
all, Arthur.
What now?
We're back, and I'm sitting here, and I am contemplating the great journey of the sun and considering a famous chess move. Those oily enactors of a mediocre justice, the Pinkertons, and their benefactor, the depressing millionaire Leviticus Cornwall, they want us, Arthur. They want us. And they are going to have us.
Maybe they ain't the problem.
Meaning?
I don't know, it's just, well, I can't help but feel we would have been better running off someplace else.
But the game ain't over, Arthur. I mean, I ain't played my final move, but
I guess I'm more interested in saving lives than winning at chess.
maybe life ain't such a thing to cling on to so tightly.
No doubt. What about the women?
You sound like Hosea. I miss him.
I asked you a question.
What do you think?
We can't stay here. That much is obvious. Where are we gonna run to? I mean, they chased us from the west. They chased us over the mountains. They ran us into the sea.
Arthur, do you have my bag?
Always, Dutch. But there's more than your back to worry about. We need more money. We've been on the run for months now, and I seen you killing folk in cold blood like you always told me not to. And I'm sorry, but I can't help but think that if we
There is country in Roanoke Ridge past Butcher Creek I believe we could hold.
Okay.
You and Charles, you can take folks up that way. Micah and I need to do some reconnaissance. I ain't got a final plan yet. Arthur, I ain't got it. I just need time.
You keep saying that, Dutch.
I need time and no traitors.
What if it turns out Arthur is a traitor all along? Dun dun dun! That'd be weird, because obviously we play Arthur. Like, when would he have traitored? I don't know. Alright, ride with me, Charles. Charles? Charles. I like Charles's character.
Up past Butcher Creek.
It's Murfree brute country.
That's why I'm asking you to ride with me.
Yep.
I understand.
Better get your weapons.
What are we doing there?
We're looking for a place to hold up. Even the law won't follow us up there too willingly.
Yeah. I did some scouting up there while you boys were away.
And?
The Murfrees literally came out of nowhere. But I bet it's going to be a lot. And I bet we're going to kill a lot of them. Which I don't mind, because they seem like fucking little scabs. Don't they? They just seem like little scabs which need to be taken care of. Picked away and thrown in the bin.
Watch out!
Oh god.
Pinkertons will have reinforced in another day or two.
Yeah. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Alright, come on then, Charles.
It's quite a ride up there. I saw some canoes near the bridge upriver, which would take us right up to Butcher Creek. Might be quicker. What do you think?
We'll ride the horses.
I say we just ride it. It ain't worth messing around with boats.
Okay, sure.
I don't know why I chose that.
It's good to see you again,
I just prefer
Charles.
riding on the
You
horses.
too.
Thanks for what you did in Saint Denis. Real brave drawing them off us like that. I was worried you and Abigail had both got yourselves killed.
I found a spot to lie low for a while, then managed to get a ride with a wagon of workers heading out to the fields. Abigail said she somehow managed to slip away when they grabbed Hosea.
Maybe because she's a
Did good
traitor.
getting the others out of there. Keeping everyone together.
Everybody was pretty shaken up when I got back to Shady Belle. It was a tough few days. I couldn't have done it without Sadie.
So how did you find that spot back there? I assume the skulls on sticks weren't an addition of yours.
Old Strauss knew about it. The locals are terrified of the place, so we figured that might buy us some time. And it did. Until one of you brought the law with you. And where did you end up again? Cuba?
Oh, not exactly. An island off of there called Warma. Landed ourselves in a heap of trouble.
Really? A tropical island? Isn't that just what Dutch wanted?
I guess it didn't exactly live up to his ideals. Anyway, I ain't always sure Dutch knows what he wants anymore.
Perhaps not, but he's always managed to figure things out in the past.
I know. Yeah, you're right. Just... It's been, guess I just miss Hosea and his, wisdom, you know?
Of course.
Poor Hosea. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that shitty ending. We got shot in the back, man. Hosea deserves so much more than that. Oh, I need some caffeine. I'm tired. What, with the canoes? I thought we weren't taking the canoes. I can't see any anyway. Oh, we're going to cinematic mode. I hope Arthur's feeling okay. Damn, they're riding for a long time. I guess we're here? In some sort of area. Settlement area.
It's not much further now. So, I spent some time up this way while you were gone. I ran into Rainsfall and Eagle Flies, the Indians. And I've been trying to help out a bit where I can at the reservation. Things are bad there.
That's not a surprise. They seem to be in a lot of trouble. Heading into more.
Some men there spoke a lot about the Murfree gang that hides out in these caves. A place called Beaver Hollow. They're animals. Everyone is terrified of them. Just recently, a stagecoach from Annesburg disappeared without a trace coming through here.
Great. Dutch didn't mention this.
Well, hiding up here, it's not a crazy idea. This is a spot nobody comes near, even the law. But just be ready. It won't be pretty. You see that up ahead? Slow down, keep it quiet. It could be some of them.
Fire.
I say we dismount here and follow them on foot. See where they're going.
Okay.
Follow me, stay quiet.
Okay, you go ahead, Charles. He's got his weapon out. He's ready to strike.
Let's get closer to him.
I just honestly don't know where these people came from.
Come on, up this way.
Like, one day they were just there, then I was killing these Murfree people. Sorry guys, had to go pee quickly and my feet have gone all like fizzy, you know, like pins and needles. It hurts so bad, it's so uncomfortable.
Definitely Murfrees.
Ooh.
I say we deal with them from here. You take one, I'll take the other.
Okay.
Carry the body for a bit, huh? Why do I always gotta do the carrying?
Because I do the skinning.
Well, how about I do?
Ew, that's gross.
God dang it!
Shit! Arthur, what are you doing? Oh my god, Arthur, stop! He can't! What? Arthur wouldn't run. Can Arthur not run anymore? What the hell? I thought it was going to be like, you got behind them and it's like, stealth kill. Was I stupid to assume that? I'm so confused. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Maybe it's because I didn't have my hunting knife equipped.
Definitely Murfrees. I say we deal with them from here. You take one, I'll take the
For
other.
Christ's sake!
Well, why don't you carry the body for a bit, huh? Why do I always gotta do the carrying?
Because I do the skinning.
Well, how about I do?
Okay, well I guess throwing knives is the way to go. Ooh, a machete. Love that. Thanks.
We must be close now. Let's stop and have a look from the top of this hill there.
Okay. Look at some currants. Nice. Alright, now we've got a machete. We're going to hack them all to death. Ooh, that's the cave that the Indians must have been on about.
Okay. Let's see what's going on.
There's a stagecoach went missing. Jesus.
I can't even tell
They must be in the cave.
what part was head and what part was ass.
Let's get on with this.
Okay. What you think? We can head into the cave or flush them out with dynamite?
Dynamite!
Here. Let's be quiet and hope they don't come out.
Let's get this
Light
over
him
with.
up, light him up, light him up, I'm on fire! Fucking love me some dynamite.
Okay. Get in a bit closer and then throw it into the cave.
Jesus Christ!
Looks like it's on there, Charles. Here they come.
Oh, I don't know where that was supposed to go after. Ah! Ah! Whoa! Shit! More! Ah! Oh! More dynamite!
You were wrong. These crazy sons of bitches.
Okay, let's get our gun out now. It's fun while it lasted, though. Fun while it lasted. I think I need to dual wield these bitches. Right, let's go. They seem inbred as fuck, these assholes. Don't know if I'm just me getting that vibe from them. They definitely seem inbred. I can't see because of the lamps. Oh, they're coming up behind, they're coming up behind. I can't see because of these damn lamps. I'm coming for you, lady. Don't you worry. I'm gonna save you. You say that, but I've literally just shot you to death. Now I have.
Charles, you see any more?
Not for now. Come on. Let's get that poor girl out of the cage.
Please don't kill me.
Just calm
You're gonna be
down.
fine, okay? I'm gonna take you somewhere safe.
Ain't gonna hurt you.
Stay away from me.
I mean, how could you tell that we're not with them?
It's okay. It's okay.
Aww, Arthur. I love him so much.
It's time to go. It's okay. Okay.
It's like he thinks it's a trick or something.
Let's go. Where you from?
Andersburg.
What do we do with her?
Take it back?
Get there and I'll go get the others.
Sure.
Oh, I guess we're coming to this cave now, aren't we? It's our new
Yes.
area.
You okay to ride on my horse a little? I'll keep you safe.
Even though I'm dying. Poor Arthur, man. He just needs some rest. Let Arthur have a week off or something,
right?
Dutch, please.
They
I saw what they did.
Okay, miss.
How far away is Annesburg? Oh, it's really not far.
They killed them.
You're safe now. Just try to breathe.
They're animals.
I know. Yeah.
Poor girl. Fucking traumatized. I don't blame her after looking at the bodies and what they did to them.
Why would they?
Well, they're clearly inbred and crazy.
Some folks just evil. Ain't no point trying to explain it.
I haven't slept in days.
Okay, miss. We're going to take you back home.
What's your name, miss? It's okay.
Meredith.
You're gonna be home soon, Meredith. And this'll all be over.
Thank you.
Where in Annesburg?
One of the mining cottages. If you get me to the main street, I can show you from there.
Okay.
Just try to relax now. Yep.
Arthur's such a kind soul. If anything happens to him, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. He doesn't deserve anything bad happening to him. You can tell he doesn't agree when Dutch does something bad, like beating that old lady or drowning
Just head for the main street.
Angelo Bronte.
It'll be easier to walk from there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna escort you all the way, miss. Hopefully it lets me do that anyway.
Yes.
Oh. Thank God.
Which place is yours?
Up at the top of the hill. It's near the blacksmith.
Come on, man.
Mom! Mom! Meredith! She's alive! Oh, she's alive!
Why am I getting emotional?
Things, I'm afraid, man. Murfree,
Oh.
Oh my God.
Tears in my
I
eyes.
just ran into them and found her.
Oh, thank you. Here, let me give you this.
No.
Oh, that's okay, man. You just keep her warm and keep her safe.
I love Arthur so much.
Mrs. Downs?
Oh, no. You leave me alone. You just leave me alone.
Thanks, buddy.
What? I mean, it's a good shelter. The only bad thing about it is if they find us, we're gonna be like cornered rats. There's no escaping that cave unless there's some sort of back entrance we don't know about.
How you get on?
Okay. Found a girl. Took her home.
Oh,
You and Micah find anything?
maybe. I think maybe. I found our old friend, Mr. Cornwall.
You did?
Yeah, he's buying a stake in the mine in Annesburg.
Relentlessly ambitious fella, isn't he?
Mike and I'll sniff about, see if he knows we're here, and exactly what his plans are.
So, Dutch, did you miss me?
I found her drunk in Saint Denis.
You're back. How jolly, Miss
It's
O'Shea.
funny, you suck of shit.
Back
Who
and
are you?
drunk.
The Master, the Lord
Molly.
God Almighty.
Calm down.
I won't be ignored.
I didn't even know she was gone, to be
Bakke,
honest.
I am him. I ain't her. Or any of your stooges.
Calm
You
yourself.
don't owe me nothing.
Miss.
I don't owe you nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
I'll spit in your eye. I did.
Very specific.
I told them.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I told them and I tell them again. Now I've got God's
Oh, he's gonna
ear.
kill her.
Who? What?
He's gonna kill her.
Milton and Mr. Ross about the bank robbery, and I wanted them to kill you.
You did what?
I loved you, you goddamn bastard! Go on,
She's
shoot
crazy.
me!
She ain't worth it.
You told on me.
Oh, you're
You
not so
betrayed
big now,
me.
are you?
Why?
Just calm down.
Arthur,
She's a fool. Get her out of here.
you know the
You're
rules.
not so big now. Are we, Your Majesty?
You...
She knew the rules, Arthur. What the hell is wrong with you? Mr. Pearson, Mr. Williamson, get this body out of here and get it burnt.
Okay.
Now get back to work, all of you!
Fuck! I forgot about her.
Get back to work.
It didn't even cross my mind she would be the traitor, but it makes sense. Chapter 6. Beaver Hollow. Fuck, that was the end of chapter 5, guys. We're on the last chapter. I'm so sad. Oh. Look how ill he is. Arthur, my love. Bless you. That's Murfree country. Okay, there's some arguing going on over there. I just wanted to look in the journal. That's all the way back at Shady Bell. Got a wolf, another little wolf. Stopped noting an old drunk on the streets of Rhodes. I don't know quite why he made an impression. The world is full of self-pitying drunks. Oh, and then we went over there, didn't we? And then we ended up killing him. But I wanted to read. Went into the house. Don't feel so bad for him now. Feel like a fool. Bastard was a slave catcher. Went to see nice Mr. Compson again. Last thing he'll see. Mary wrote to me. Wants to see me again. Oh, Mary, what fools we are. What a fool I am.
How you doing?
Saw Mary and the awful daddy who was taken to drink, which unsurprisingly ain't improved him a whole lot. What a foul pig he is. Taken to hawking off family heirlooms and cursing the world for it. Still stuck up son of a bitch. Now Mr. Linton has passed away. I wonder what he wants for his daughter. Funny thing is, I love her and yet I'm a bad lot. Old daddy is a good, upright man and yet he... And it just stops. And yet he treats his daughter like a possession to be mistreated and abused as he sees fit. Strange creatures, men. I don't know. All I know is that I love her and she both loves and detests me. It never worked before and it won't ever work now, yet ignores at me. The idea of it gnaws at me like a sickness. I've got to give all that nonsense up. I'm an outlaw, a murderer, a man with a code different to an ordinary folk. And Mary ain't never going to be for my world. We went to vaudeville show in town, dancing from France, quite a business. What is wrong with me? Do I really think I can retire someplace nice and live a normal life with a wife? Am I big enough, doll, to believe that's possible? Sorry guys, just reading through the journal because I haven't actually read any of these. My lord, now I have done everything. I went to a ball like a fool in a fairy tale. The mayor of Saint Denis, Dutch got us invited by old Senor Bronte, and off we trooped, trussed up like turkeys for Thanksgiving, and waxed and polished and primped to within an inch of our lives. Bronte did not mingle with the other guests, but lorded over the place like a Roman emperor, deciding who to have killed for his fun. The place was full of drunks, lunatics, liars, and clowns. But the thing was kind of fun. Managed to not get into too much trouble and may have some business opportunities and account of inquiries there. We shall see, I guess. Seeing Bill dressed up like an ambassador and awkward as a schoolgirl was one of the funniest moments of my life. Met Evelyn Miller, the writer, who was amazing for Dutch. Met the mayor, which was amazing for Dutch, sorry. Dutch and Hosea seem to think this dump is a world of possibilities. They want to look into the bank and some other business opportunities. We shall see. As long as we can keep ahead of the Pinkertons and Mr. Cornwall and the rest of them for a while, maybe we should be okay. Ah. Met that writer Evelyn Miller in the street. He remembered me from the party. Apparently my petty crime did not go entirely unnoticed. Better keep my head down a little better. He introduced me to a couple of Indians, father and son. Son angry, father with an air of what exactly? Of something both impressive and frightening and kind about him. A great man, defeated by powerful and awful forces? I do not know, but his eyes, his very manner spoke to me. Somehow I've agreed to help them. Seems they, like us, have problems with that gilded ape Leviticus Cornwall and his foul empire. We shall see how this pans out. Kieran, that poor kid we spared from O'Driscoll's gang up in the mountain is dead, killed by the bastards. He saved my life and I could not save his. They chopped his head off and tried to kill a lot of us. Mrs. Adler fought braver than any of us. She is driven by powerful forces I scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess. I feel like an animal living out in the mud here. Whole place gives me the creeps. K. Rip. Met a strange guy. Thought he was a prophet. Blind. Seems those of us who thought Angelo Bronte was a lizard in a suit was right, and them as thought he was a gentleman, thief eager to help us on our merry way was wrong. Bastard sent us into a trap and down, told us to rob a trolley station, no money but the entire police force waiting for us. Dutch nearly died. Lenny fought real hard, the kid is good in a fight, and saved us. Dutch is planning some big escape for us all, some grand master plan. Everything we are attempting here seems troubled. I hope we can get out of here alive. Right now, it don't seem likely. Dutch is raging about Bronte's deception or betrayal or whatever quite it was. Dutch doesn't like being made a fool of. Even Michael's all his teasing and needling plays it real cool with Dutch. I would not want to be Bronte right now. I cannot see Dutch letting this pass. Went to teach Angelo Bronte a lesson. Taught him something, I guess. Taught him alligators have a nasty way about them. Dutch is torn between his dreams of escape and his need to prove something or other. I don't quite know what. Not sure he does. Wants us to make one last big haul of cash, then flee for Tahiti. Retire and become farmers. What the hell is Tahiti? I guess we don't have Pinkertons there at least. All them years we dreamed of being ranchers out in virgin lands in the west. Now it's bananas and coconuts and long boat rides. Guess anywhere the train can get to, the law can get to. Dutch probably has it right. The country really don't want folk like us no more. From ocean to ocean, places going to law-abiding and decent and dulled and rigid, till folks have frozen themselves into nothingness. The people in the city are worse and more desperate than the nastiest gunslinger I ever met. They'd shoot you in the back and make you pay. For your own funeral. They throw shit on you for sport. They walk past the lost and starving like they can't see them. Keep feeling sick, but I'm sure it's nothing. This damn swamp ain't natural. And he is sick. There's a parrot I killed. Hosea, Lenny. My lord, what a goddamn mess. Everything. The bank job we planned so hard was a goddamn setup. Hosea got himself killed. Lenny got shot in the head. Martin got himself arrested and is awaiting trial. We fled, leapt on a ship, sailed into a storm, the ship sank. Whole thing like a dream, like a fool's nightmare. I survived that, and being lost at sea. And got washed up ashore on an island called Guama. Whatever Tahiti is like, I hope it ain't nothing like Guama. Some nasty bastard man of a Fusar had the people by the throat, and we ended up in a fight with a goddamn army. Javier nearly died. I nearly got killed. Met some decent folk, brave folk living in the land of hell. We got a boat out of there, just about, after some real nasty fighting. Don't think I met many folk deserved killing more than that piece of shit Fusar. Upon returning, found the folk again. At least them as ain't dead. But within a few hours the Pinkertons had found all of us. Old Agent Milton wants us all dead, and yet somehow we survived and are now planning another escape. Not sure what happens next. Whole thing has been hard on us all. Most of all on Dutch, who seems half crazed by all we've gone through. Met a real pair of, well, I don't know what, blah 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 blah. Well, I don't know quite what they were. Names are so ridiculous I won't even begin to try to remember them. But they were Greek or Latin or gibberish. Pair of twins, dead keen on insulting each other and hitting each other to impress a woman. I'd done lots of stupid things to impress women, but this was ridiculous. I ended up being William Tell. I think they were college boys. Guess education ain't always the answer to mankind's problems. Nice enough boys, but odd as hell. And that was them. Got into a fight with a drunk giant with a tiny head. Yes, that's what happened. Fella was strangling a barkeep who had turned off his liquor supply. Part of some kind of circus act. The show was run by a woman. Marjorie, I think. She's missing a tiny magician. I suppose we all are. He's run away into the woods. Said if I saw him I'd send him back to them. And we did find him. Went back to see Calloway at 11. Calloway, still a drunken clown, had me kidnap some old adversary, Slim Grant. They ended up shooting each other, and then Calloway turned on me. Less said, the better. But Levin has himself a book, and I will slide back into obscurity. Gunslinging ain't the life for me. I prefer good, honest killing with none of the pretensions. And that's him dead. Found the little magician and reunited this odd family. Fella tried to give me the slip a few times, but in the end, seems they love each other more, even more than they hate each other, or at least it was close. Wanted me to see their show sometime in Saint Denis, and say they rewarded me then as they were broke now. Went to see the professor at his lab. He had built us some sort of mechanical sun. He seemed to think it was amazing, but we could not get the thing to work properly. I was not half as impressed with him as he was with himself. Turns out, I'm not very well, got tuberculosis. Doctor did not know how long I would last. All them bullets shot on me, all them horses through me, all them fights, and it was beating up that pathetic little fella Downs that killed me, I reckon. He's the only man I've been near was real sick. He begged for mercy, and I beat the bastard and he died. And now I'm dying too. The way of the world. My mind is racing, of course. That monk I met, Downs' widow, Abigail Mary. Dutch when I first knew him, Hosea, my dead pa, the no-good bastard, the whole crowd of people, and what kind of man have I been? What kind of man am I? What world is this we live in? A land of fury or a place of love? Am I being prepared for eternal damnation? Am I past any kind of saving? Is that all fairy tales? Man ain't got much good in him. I ain't got no good in me. I don't think, and yet I see goodness. I see it, if not in me, in good folk, in Abigail and her love for Jack, in that silly monk, in Downs, I guess, begging not for himself but for the poor, even though he was near starving himself. Maybe I don't want salvation. Part of me has always longed for death. Well, here it comes, I suppose. Molly rattled us out. Dutch broke her heart as when she told the law about us. Explains how they found us so easily, I guess. Love does strange things to us all, even stranger than hate. She turned up, drunk and mouthy, and told us all this. She was so pathetic I wanted to spare her, but Miss Grimshaw put a bullet in her anyway. Guess it was right. Guess there wasn't much of a choice. This was in our new camp, high in some nasty country, bad land, or as bad as we can find this far to the east. The place we holed up used to belong to a bunch of murderers, the Murfrees or some nonsense like that, they called themselves. We shot some of them, but there's more lurking in the woods around this place. Don't think we have long here before the law of the Pinkertons find us again. I just hope we can keep ahead of them for a while, or ahead of ourselves. Okay, and that was all the journal. Okay guys, now I read all through that, I'm going to end the episode there. But if you enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button and subscribe. We're almost at 100k, so I really appreciate it if you could subscribe. I can't believe we're at the last chapter now, chapter 6. And I can't believe that bitch Molly fucking betrayed us, but I'm glad she was shot. We couldn't have let her go, no way. I'm so sad. Also, Arthur's tuberculosis, I'm assuming his ending is not going to be a good one, which honestly makes me really sad, but it makes sense because of Red Dead 1. Maybe there's going to be a cure. We'll see. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.